Welcome to Market Talk Weekly, discussing sales and marketing techniques to help you compete in the real estate market. We're here week after week to educate, inform, and encourage real estate professionals. And now, here's your host, real estate broker, instructor, and coach, Bryon Roth.
Well, Happy New Year. It's hard to believe it's 2023, isn't it? So did you make any New Year's resolutions? I'll tell you, for me, I gave up on that years ago. But I know a lot of people like to make them. You just take an inventory of the past year so you can do a little better this next year. So for those of you who made resolutions, I just want to wish you luck. Well, I thought it'd be appropriate to start out the year with a real estate yearly forecast. As we enter into this new year, the real estate industry is hopeful for a better year. I mean, we definitely don't want a repeat of this last year. But there's several things I want you to keep in mind as we look forward to the 2023 forecast. And number one is that the real estate market's very slow to recover. And number two, no one can know for sure the future. If you look up the 2023 real estate forecast online, man, you're going to find lots of predictions with varying opinions. Now, let's be honest, no one who makes a living off real estate, including the many associations, wants to put information out that's going to add to fears about the market. Now, I'm not saying that organizations such as National Association of Realtor or Zillow are putting out false information. I'm just saying it's expected that they're going to focus a bit more on the positive side. So let's talk about what the predictions are for the year. According to Newsweek, the booming housing market has started to finally slow down under the weight of increasingly high mortgage rates and affordability crisis, with 2023 expected to be tough and slow. So that's Newsweek. Then an article from National Association of Realtors 2023 housing market predictions. They say normalcy will most likely return to the real estate market. They also said mortgage rates are expected to stabilize while home sales prices will stay where they are. Then they go on to say some housing markets may see an uptick in home buying activities at the beginning of the year, especially if mortgage rates continue receding from the recent high of 7%. Housing inventory is expected to remain tight in 2023, with housing sales below historic average and fewer homeowners willing to sell. The ongoing housing supply challenge will prevent the home prices from falling, though price increases will slow. And they add that they see many hopeful signs this year. So that's the National Association of Realtors' take on it. Now, when it comes to interest rates, there are those who predict no rise but no lowering in rate. And then there are some who predict we'll see a rise in interest possibly as high as 9% by the end of the year. In an article from Bankrate about this year's interest, they cited opinions from 5 different experts, all with varying opinions, which brings us back to my initial statement that no one knows the future. Now, hasn't been a typical forecast because it hasn't been a typical past few years in real estate, and we've seen some unexpected variables that just thrown us off. During one of my last pre-licensures real estate class, a student asked me if this was a bad time to get into real estate. So let me just reassure you, real estate isn't easy. It takes a lot of work and commitment. But people will be buying and selling real estate this year, and you might as well be the one helping them to do so. So as we wrap this up, my advice to you is don't allow the housing market to dictate your future. Don't allow them. Work hard, do those things daily you need to do to be successful, and most importantly, be consistent.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Market Talk Weekly. Visit our website at markettalkweekly.com for more real estate resources. And as always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode of Market Talk Weekly.